So now I will start with task B, a new topic. The topic is reducing is one of the 3R strategies discussed. Okay, what is task B? First of all, I would like to clarify what is task B. So task B is a new situation and a mind map with 5 ideas is given to all the candidates. And the candidates are given 3 minutes to prepare their arguments or opinions. Then, the candidates are given 8 to 12 minutes to discuss the topic and come to a group discussion on the best suggestion to the situation. So now I will just read on the model answer because I don't have a partner for me to train for this. So I will start now. Okay? C. Candidate C. Good morning. Thank you all for coming. We are meeting here today to discuss about the best way to reduce. Should we start? Candidate B. Yes, Candidate C. Allow me to share my opinion. First and foremost, we should reduce the usage of plastic for the benefits of our environment. Plastics require quite a long time to biodegrade. This means that they will stay longer on Earth and take up our precious space as disposal areas. Do you agree with me, Candidate D? Candidate D, yes, I do along with that. Plastics need to be reduced. Come to think of it, I have realized that plastics and petroleum are related to each other since plastic is derived from petroleum. Therefore, we are also able to save the environment by reducing petroleum usage. Candidate A, I'm afraid that I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. Candidate D, well, you see, plastics are made with petrochemicals. Additionally, we cannot go anywhere without transportation. So this means the petroleum is one of the most important resources. We can reduce its usage by walking, biking, taking public transportation and use a lot less of our own vehicles. Hence, when we are able to reduce the amount of transportation, we are also saving the environment from pollution by reducing the release of unwanted and unhealthy gases. Candidate C, I see your point there, but don't you think that it is better to reduce electricity usage? Since its usage is extremely high, we may be able to save our money if we conserve the energy well. For instance, we can replace normal light bulbs, electrical appliances, and electrical devices with energy-efficient ones. It is undeniable that we are using electricity for almost every second of our lives. Candidate A, sorry to interrupt. That may be true because today we are all addicted to electricity, especially when charging our phones. But from my point of view, trees play the most important role in our lives. Hence, we must reduce the usage of paper. For example, we should always use both sides of paper and maximize the use of the space of it. Furthermore, we are also able to save a lot of cost if paper usage is reduced because we are also reducing the cost for storage, toner, printing, label, postage, packaging, disposal, and so on. Candidate B, that is an interesting idea, but that is not how I see it. We can always grow trees, but we can never grow non-renewable resources. It is true that plastic is made from petroleum, but not a whole entirely of petroleum. It is made up of many other compounds to form a long chain of polymer. Polymer is made up of many chains of monomers. This means that plastic itself has already used great amount of energy and Earth's resources. To explain this, we have limited amount of resources on Earth. Didn't you hear in the news that huge sea life like turtles, whales and dolphins have washed up ashore and died? And when the post-mortem was done, tons of plastics have found in their digestive systems. To solve this, one of the things we can do is that we should boil our own drinking water instead of buying bottles of drinking water. That is very candidate B. I hadn't thought of that before. It is certainly a fact too that we are using plastic bags everywhere, and it is almost uncountable. To add this point, I think that we are able to make changes if we replace those plastic bags with paper bags or reusable shopping bags. Therefore, I go along with reducing the usage of plastics. Candidate C. So what do you think about this, Candidate A? Do you agree with both Candidate B and D? Or would you like to add on your own thoughts about it? Candidate A. Personally, I do not quite agree with both Candidate B and D. I am utterly convinced that we should reduce the use of paper. I am saying this because we are now in a world that is rapidly improving in technological advancement. Using less paper and digitalizing all of the data, making our lives become more efficient and systematic. Hence, our lives will be easier even paper is reduced. Candidate B. I understand that. So how about you, Candidate C? Do you approve my ideas or do you agree with Candidate A? Perhaps you would also like to propose your own ideas? Candidate C. Candidate A's opinion is good, but it may not be practical. I strongly believe that we should reduce electrical power consumption. My reason for this is to be able to avoid short-circuit occurrences due to high consumption of electrical power if the current use is less. There will be greater power loss in electric circuits if the current use is high. In this context, electrical power is lost in form of heat and light. It may be dangerous as sparks might be produced and cause us fire. Candidate A. Now that you have explained it like this, I have had a change of heart. I see eye to eye with you, Candidate C. And I have no objection to reducing electricity usage as safety is our main priority. True. 2. Candidate D. After listening to all the opinions on 4 ways to reduce, I think that we have to come to a conclusion. To sum up everything, we are unable to make a solid decision as some of us strongly believe that reducing plastic usage is the best way because it will save our unhealthy environment, overcome the draining out of limited resources, and save a lot of cost, while the rest of us think that reducing electricity usage is the wisest choice because it saves our money and prevents short-circuit occurrences. Thank you. Thanks for a fruitful and stimulating discussion. Till we meet again next time. Okay, that's all for today. Day 6. Bye. Sorry for late uploading the videos because today I'm quite busy on watching my handphone. Yeah, you know, right? Bye.